So Song Yadong and Casey Kenny went to absolute war. I kind of thought Casey would edge this based on he did a really good performance against Dominic Cruz. Came up short, but that's Dominic Cruz. I mean, he's one of the best, if not the best, bantamweight of all time. So, how well did Song Yadong look? He looked good. He looked really good, especially with the body shots. He said he's got the grappling. Casey Kenny is a judoka. So whether that stopped him from going in for these clinch grabs and whether he didn't want to get trips or anything like that, and you saw it towards the end with Casey in the last dying seconds, got a really nice takedown, but too little too late, Casey. I don't know why he was so disappointed with the loss there, because, and I don't know how a judge scored that split decision. For me, all 3 rounds went to Song. The second round you could argue was more competitive, but I still think all the output was always Song. Not to mention the damage, Song. The body shots, you saw the back, you saw the calf of Casey, and he was just getting eaten. He didn't really check any kicks. He didn't move from the body shots. Song was at least blocking. Every time Casey came in with 1, Song answered back with 2. That's how it worked. And Song was putting the pressure on a lot of the times as well. And when you have 2 people that like to put the pressure on against each other, that's what happens. It's kind of like when you put 2 magnets together that are the same end. It just doesn't quite get there, and all of a sudden unleash. It just goes back. And that's what happened. Song was so slick with that jab as well. Let's not take anything away from Casey. He looked good. He did look good. He's not, he's not ranked. Song's not ranked. So I think Casey needs to get a couple wins together now. He's got back-to-back losses. Against Dominic and Song, though, it's not a bad thing, because Song is he's like a hot prospect right now. And he's looking fantastic. So I don't see this a major blow for Casey Kenny at all. He was the next double champion in his last organisation. So 1 or 2 wins, he's back. He's going to be fighting ranked opponents. We know how good he is. Song Yadong versus Pedro Munoz could be a really good one. Both fought on this card, so both going to take the same time out. Both didn't take incredible amounts of damage. Pedro definitely took more than Song, obviously. But he's a higher ranked opponent coming off a loss. Song is not ranked and he needs a ranked opponent. They both need to get a roll going now. Pedro, if he's ever going to compete in this division, needs to get 3 wins now, back to back to back to back. Song needs to get a ranked opponent. That's what he needs. I can see these sort of fights happening for him. I don't think he's going to fight anyone like a Marab or a Dominic. Dominic's not going to fight anyone backwards now. Dominic's only looking up because he's not got long left in his division and he's already a commentator. So he might be doing a Paul Felder soon and just hanging up his gloves if he can't make it to that championship belt, because what else is he going to be fighting for? So that's my 2 cents. I think Song Yadong needs someone like a Pedro Munoz, maybe a Frankie Edgar, someone like middleweight to later in the bantamweight division, like a 7, 8, and 9 ranked kind of guy. It's Casey Kenny. There's 100 people he could be fighting probably, and I'm not really interested in Casey right now because this video is to praise the winner, which was Song, and he did an outstanding job. What do you reckon is next for Song, guys? If you have enjoyed this video, remember to like it, subscribe to the channel, comment below what you reckon is next for both guys. How good did Song look? How impressed are you? What do you reckon? We'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.